Well, guys, we took a 3 week break and not a 10-year break. Good for us. Welcome back to the Goose Quack podcast, first episode of 2024. Woo-hoo.
It's us. We're
Woo!
back,
It's
all of us. All of
all
us.
of us.
Yay!
Classic.
We're all
Yes.
back. That's
Yeah.
Sweet. Don't you remember me?
We're the
Yeah.
usual, bro.
Oh,
We're
Who
here
are
like
you?
every week.
Who are
Who
y'all
are you,
again?
man?
Okay.
I don't know anymore.
So we are joined with two people who have yet again not been on Goose Quack before. One person is we're changing Goose Quack history, so we're very very excited.
I
So
knew you were gonna say that.
hey, I mean it's true. We're changing Goose Quack history, dog, with Aiden
Yeah.
Lopez. No.
Yeah.
So let's go, Travis, and then Aiden. Just introduce yourself. Say your name.
Where? Wait, Travis? Oh, that's so cool.
Dude, that's crazy.
Travis
But,
here, yo,
where?
bro. Like I'm his biggest fan. Where is he?
I've met
so
that
that's
guy.
crazy. So
You
let's
met him? Whoa.
Travis, let's start with you, and then we'll go with Aiden. Just say your name and your favorite show that you've been a part of.
Oh gosh. Well, I'm
That was
Travis.
my show too.
It's me. Well, it's me again, guys. Hi.
Hi,
And
Travis.
I've been
What's
in
up,
too
Travis?
many.
It's like an AA meeting.
I don't know. Hunchback was pretty cool. I keep talking about it. I'm annoying all the people I'm meeting, but
Dude,
I've been
Hunchback.
in
So
over
good.
40, so it doesn't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's hard to
Hunchback.
choose.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, Aiden, go.
I'm Aiden, and Travis kind of stole my answer. I was gonna say Hunchback.
It was
Hey,
good.
it was a great.
really fun.
Jack
Jack Cruz,
could see
fullback,
everything.
Arizona State. Let's go Texans! The Texans just won their playoff game, by the way. I'm very excited about it. And then I recorded this.
Yeah.
No, you
so
didn't.
to quote
Wake
the
up.
last
Wake
episode,
up.
womp womp.
As you were saying,
Travis
Jake,
is here, y'all. Okay.
Okay, so this is our first episode of 2024, and a lot of stuff has happened in between our last episode and now. So let's go over it. Jack went back to Boomtown.
I did more than go to Boomtown. I got back yesterday.
He's exhausted, if you can't tell.
I'm very tired.
hey.
Yeah, got up at 7 a.m. this morning. It was pretty great. But yeah, I went to Boomtown. You guys know where that is. I also went to Anime Land for a little bit. I lived in Anime Land 9 years ago, so it was great to go back
Oh,
there
yeah.
and see all the anime that's in that land, you know?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the only thing to see in Japan is just the animes, and that's literally
Yeah.
it.
And then I came back to Yeehaw Land, specifically San Antonio for the Alamo Bowl, where Oklahoma lost. You know,
What
definitely worth the travel. And then I went back to Boomtown last minute. So
I've been up there for Team EA.
the
I'm about to
Boomtown.
go again as well. It's irrelevant.
Wait,
Yeah.
did you go to? Hold on, you went to San Antonio or you went to Boomtown?
He meant San Antonio. He didn't mean Boomtown.
He mentioned.
What is Boomtown? Could I
So
need
went
some
there.
context. I don't know
Oh,
what Boom. Where is that?
It's guitar.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. I'm
He
not
got
gonna
hit.
go. I'm not gonna go into detail about that.
Ask Will
Yeah.
Cruz when you see him next.
Yes.
So a lot of stuff's happened. We've had a couple of rehearsals for Matilda. We had our promo shoot, and we should be getting character picks at some point.
You guys are waiting very patiently. Well, actually, not really
No,
patiently. You guys are like asking,
No.
like, "Where are the pictures? Where
We
are the
really-
pictures?" Mine
Yeah.
are gonna be a little funky.
Y'all, if y'all have not seen Aiden's Rudolpho costume, you're not ready to watch this show, dude.
Oh.
He's so funny. He has like sequin sleeves. They're gorgeous. Y'all aren't ready.
Is this Matilda gonna be that good because Travis Driver is not playing the Doctor?
That's true.
I'm 90% certain that if I were playing the Doctor, it would not be a better show. I will say it that way. That was my last tenor role on record before I became a bass.
crazy.
Yeah, before your voice dropped.
And it kind of dropped during the show too. It was a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did it.
Yeah.
Speaking of that Doctor scene, I made the realization that my entrance as Mr. Wormwood versus my entrance as Gleb were like completely opposite.
That's
Like-
funny.
Like I was I was talking to Keely, and I was like, okay, I just realized something. If you come down and see this show, like, you are gonna see two polar opposite roles. Because I come on stage for Anastasia, and I'm like, we hear you, comrades, making this big Russian speech. And then the first line I say is, where is he? Where's my son? And I'm smoking a cigarette. And then 2 seconds later, I throw it in the audience. So excited for that.
Alright.
Right. Have any of y'all had fun things going on in your winter break?
Yes, I mean several.
Cool. Name them.
Why?
Why not? I just named them. Okay.
I know.
I don't know.
Also,
Are you on a podcast? I don't know.
No, I'm
What?
gonna made a specific request that
What?
this gift that she got me and Anastasia make an appearance on the podcast because it
That's
is a goose
awesome.
and it's a lamp. It
Ooh.
lights
That's
up.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So, thank you, Amanda, for the gorgeous
Yeah.
goose gift. If I can turn it off.
Yo, welcome back to the Quick Quack Car Wash. Oh.
The quick cat car wash.
The quick quack car wash.
Hey, you guys
Okay,
are just
yeah.
saying my joke, but again, hey.
Quick.
All right. I got some things I want to talk about, all right?
Go ahead, talk.
What do you want to talk about?
Now that we've reached a lull in the conversation. You know Michael?
Who?
Yeah. The
No, like the
character
name.
Oh,
just,
yeah.
just the overall name or the character in the...
What show?
Wait.
Mary Poppins, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Michael Banks.
Yeah, no, like the name. I'm thinking like
Okay.
Michael Bublé. Like his name's Michael. Isn't that weird?
Don't tell Bryce you said that.
Like all those people named Michael, it just doesn't seem right, you know? Like Mike. Like
I never
Michael.
really thought about it.
Why is your
always
name
that
Michael? Just
way
call yourself
until
Mike.
now.
It's
No
not that
fact.
hard.
Both of those names, honestly, I've got kind of a distaste for. I mean, it's
You
just
have a distaste for the name Mike?
they're pretty
I
weird. I don't know.
taste-
What?
It's
Well,
really weird, in
Oh,
fact.
I have names that I don't necessarily like.
No,
Such
that's how I
as?
feel. If you like go through all of that pain and labor for 9 months and you name your child Earl, like, what the heck? I don't understand it.
Bro,
Shall be called Eugene.
Hey, don't
No.
give us
you're pregnant for 9 months. You go through all that work just to name your child Hunter. Like,
Wait,
Hey.
what was the name of the kid from like Meet the Robinsons? Wasn't it like Goob or something?
the dude who plays Patsy in
Hey,
SpongeBob.
literally, look.
Don't do that to him.
I literally got bowler hat guy. I got it.
He's the bowler hat guy.
That's crazy. Okay,
It's
can we
pretty-
actually move on to the actual segments of the podcast?
oh
please.
yeah. So
Yeah.
the name of this episode is 123 Ocean from Men. So
Yeah.
wait, sorry, hold on. I gotta apply some hand sanitizer real quick.
Yo, he's got it.
Oh man, I forgot mine. Mine's in the car.
Oh, that sucks. Hey, it's a great place to put it though. I mean, like,
That's
you
true.
know, just before you start driving or going to the passenger seat, it's like, you know what? I'm gonna sanitize myself a little bit. Let's get some Ocean for Men. How about that?
System Ocean for Men. So basically,
It
we're
still smells so
we-
strong.
oh, it's so strong. But if you know, if you're in IT, you have very, very like funny dressing room memories. Very many of them.
Oh yeah.
A whole lot.
Oh yeah.
And so we're gonna talk about those, like what, like your favorite dressing room memories, or like your favorite one you've just been in, if you can't remember a specific. But like, yeah, that's it. Who wants to start us off?
This one time I missed my cue. It was awesome.
Wait, what
Alright.
show? I'm invested now.
Actually, I do have kind of a story that goes along with it that I'm sure
Dude, tell it, man.
would honestly be better told by other people.
Tell it anyway. We're invested now. You missed your cue. Tell us.
What is wrong?
What is happening?
Right now? I can't.
Okay, does anyone else want to go?
Okay.
Hold on, we'll cut this part out. Hold on. We'll cut this part out. Hold on.
Yeah, okay.
Or not.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Elise.
Okay.
For those of you that are listening, Elise just showed up and then left.
Okay. So,
Okay, thank
does
you.
anyone,
You know.
Does anyone else want to share their memories?
Yeah, I got a pretty good dressing room. I think you know which one I'm talking about. How long ago was Music Man? Was that like 5, 6 years ago?
5 now, which I don't
But
like. No,
I don't like
it's
that either. That
yeah,
sounds
no, it's not.
wrong.
Yeah,
That
that's not
sounds
right.
incorrect.
Got it right.
Um, yeah. So when we first got our dressing room, I was like, "Oh, I have a pretty okay role. I think I'll get a dressing room." And then I go backstage, like, "Oh, so we're gonna put you guys inside this like random black box that we made that's like curtains." I'm like, "Okay, this is pretty terrible, but like, you know what? I'm gonna take this terrible and make it like really good, you know." And so all of us that were in that dressing room, it was like it was me, it was Bo, it was Corbin, Zach Tonkin, and I think Ace, yeah, Asa was definitely in there,
Asa was definitely in that room.
and
That's awesome.
then my brother wasn't in there, but like he made himself a part of it, and
Of
decided,
course he did.
and unless somebody noticed, but like yeah, I bought a rug, just you know, just to liven up the ground a little bit, make sure we don't get splinters in the wood that's in the ground, the very sharp wood, you know, not
Yes.
that safe. I brought a small table from home so we could play card games in the back. Played Go Fish a little bit, and then we brought Christmas lights. We put across the whole entire thing.
Oh, dude,
Um,
I remember you brought it
Yo.
to Mary Poppins and a couple other places. There's like the clean version of Cards Against Humanity, and it's called Cards Against Profanity, and you
Profanity.
sometimes.
Yeah, and now that deck is ruined. Okay, it's in Boomtown right now, but that deck is ruined because there are so many stains from people's lunch in High School Musical. Um,
That
Oh,
like lunch stains. I just never cleaned it. It's like I don't know. Let's see what else is in that
what do
room.
you want to do now?
We got like those like Mexican like uh like I forgot what they're called. I don't know. They like hung up there really cool. And then we also had a few signs, like I think like a some sort of like crossing sign. Pictures of Asa. Uh, picture of Obanos, Obama and Thanos together.
Oh,
A
dude,
picture
yeah.
a picture of Corbin as the Monopoly Man.
I
Uh,
need that.
I remember you saying that to me.
and a whole bunch of other stuff. But yeah, I was very sad when we had to take that dressing room down. We made a huge mess, but it was a good mess.
It was a great mess.
Yes, it
I'm
was.
gonna go next because there are very specifics. Travis, you were in this dressing room. The one for Mary Poppins was so much fun.
oh yeah.
It was me, Travis, Mark Dereza, Matt Goodwin, and Josh Tonsfeld.
oh
And
yeah.
dude, we had the time of our lives in that dressing room. We there were
Mostly due
just
to Mark Dereza and
mostly due to
his
Mark
one of the
and
funniest
his
people I know.
dude. I love Mark. I remember oh the I'm trying to think of things that were. Oh, I remember like just being. I think it was in the middle of like a quiet scene. Matt and Josh were on stage. Travis was just backstage doing something on his phone, and randomly, in a deep voice, I just hear, "I'm about to beat Plantera." Like very like low and kind of menacing, and I'm like, "Dog, what is happening?"
Well, if any of the listeners or viewers know what that is, they would know what I was doing on my phone. Like I don't know,
You are beating
it's pretty
Plantera,
simple. Yeah,
and
I was
then
I was about to beat it. I don't know.
he was, and it was absolutely wonderful. Hey, Travis, I don't know if you remember this, but Josh with his bro, you took the words.
I'm
Dude,
sorry, what?
dude, Josh, and it was I think it was Mark who originally said it. He goes, "Bro, you took the words like right out of my mouth," and he said it like really funny, and then
Talking
they kept
about
that.
inside jokes on a podcast is I like it though. I do.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, we
but
got a
then
lot of
Josh,
inside jokes to talk about.
It's all right. I'll
Josh,
just fix my hair
We're
he
gonna
just
have
while
to
you
kept
guys
it
explain
while you
going.
guys
though.
talk about that.
He just kept it going with like, "Bro, you just took the words," and just like, it was it, and it just got like more extreme, and it just became really really fun. And
Mhm.
then, dude, my Big Fish dressing room was so much fun. It was me, Adam, Ethan, and Jonathan Brown. Oh my gosh,
Oh, fun.
dude, Ethan could,
Sounds like fun.
dude, me and Ethan couldn't. Ethan could never get on that like clip-on tie. He never knew how. He's like, "Jay, give me your tie." I'm like, "Okay." Oh, and then for one show, I didn't use these black pants for the beginning of. I only used like this pair of black pants for the very beginning of the show, and Ethan lost his pants for general. Like
Oh.
no pants, lost them, couldn't find them.
How do you lose your
So,
pants?
I wouldn't lose
so
my prints personally. No,
I'm
that's
like,
just me
yo,
though.
Ethan. I said, yo, Ethan, what's your size? And he's like, the exact same as yours. I'm pretty sure. I'm like, take my pants. So he wore my pants in general for like the last like 3 shows.
I have a story. It's not related to the dressing room thing, but you just brought up one of my first ever theater
So,
experiences from 6th grade. I
okay.
I feel bad. Okay, I was doing Grease with my middle school.
What? How does a middle
That's an
school
interesting
do Grease?
choice.
You know, I still ask myself that question every day. But
Don't worry. I asked Matt the question. Does my middle school do puffs every day?
yeah, I played the Teen Angel and also Vince Fontaine. And I shared a dressing room with a person who played Danny. And when he was putting on a pair of pants in the middle of the show, and he decided to keep his shoes on, which don't do that.
It's stupid. Don't you
Yeah,
dare.
and then he started doing it, and then he got like stuck in his pants. And he's like, Jack, help me, and then I needed to go on for a scene. I was like, I can't help you, and then he started crying. He was like, Jack, please help me, Jack, please help me, because he needed to go. He needed to go on soon too, but like I I left,
The stress of the of a live performance
and then
summed up in one exchange.
he missed his cue, and they had to improvise for like at least like 2-3 minutes.
Oh
no.
no.
I never
That's
got to
so
finish my
bad.
story, by the way, but
Oh, what?
Sorry,
There
go
was yeah.
yeah. I was in Oliver as in 8th grade,
Oh, I
early
saw the show.
based,
Show
Oh,
Oliver.
and there was one of my 3 scenes where I had a line in, right. I had to go on for in Act 2. One of like 3 middle schoolers, non-high schoolers that had to go on stage at all in Act 2, other than like Oliver and probably some other people, maybe some of the like Fagin's gang. But
Yeah.
I was playing Smash Brothers on a Nintendo Switch in the dressing room with this guy that brought it, and like, I mean, I just didn't know about it till it was over. But man, did that just made me feel that's probably the most disappointed with myself I've been in a musical, because otherwise I'm pretty okay with
About missing a
it.
cue.
I
So,
don't even know, man.
Ada, what was your favorite dressing room memory?
That's not my favorite dressing room memory, man. That's like
Yeah. No, I'm
Your
talking about
favorite dressing
what,
memory. You
what are you
played
saying
I know.
overall?
No, you asked it.
Yo.
Alright, not bad. Travis,
Aiden,
say
though,
your
you haven't talked like the whole time. I would like to hear some.
All
I
right.
don't know.
All right. Let's see. I haven't been. I obviously have not been in a lot of shows, but
Yeah,
I have a few memories. So my first show, Nemo. They literally we were at the Crichton. They put us in the janitor's closet for our green room
they
because there
opened the
was that.
janitor's closet.
They just were like, "Here's like a curtain, like a little closet." They just had brooms and everything. They were like, "Here's a little curtain.
I
Be at home."
I didn't know they could
Really?
open that room.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it was like a closet room, but it looked like it because there was just folded up chairs. There was literally like janitor like you stuff they use like
Yeah.
brooms
Are
and
you
mops and
talking
everything.
about
They
the
were just
curtain
in
room?
the back.
the
Yeah,
curtain
but it
room.
was like but they
Well,
had
The
like all
curtain
kinds of
room has
extra
always been a
boxes.
dressing room, though.
wait, I
Oh,
was
yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about the
It's a
curtain room
dressing
because you said
room.
there's like brooms and stuff back there. That couldn't have been the curtain room because like the curtain room's just part of like the whole open
Well,
area where they like
sometimes
build
they've got
sets and stuff.
everything back there, though. I don't know.
That's
Like
True.
true.
being in the
There
back,
Like, did
there
you
are
guys?
janitor's closet that
there
I
was
painted
just
was right
like
next to the entrance to the
Yeah,
there was just a
stage.
bunch of brooms and
Yeah.
stuff, and it was really crowded. But all the dudes were in there, so we had no lights, and for some reason, like the lights were always off, which I didn't
That's the
like.
curtain
But
room
it's
too.
okay. Yeah, there were no lights, so I just brought like LED lights and flashlights and stuff. We just set them up, and then we just
That's how
got
you
Yeah.
do it.
all
Im-
of our CYT boxes and just laid them out and made like a bunch of makeshift tables. We all brought snacks.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
here's the
cool.
thing about dressing rooms. You make it what it is, honestly, at the end of the day.
exactly.
I think about the Les Mis dressing room, and honestly, Jack, every time I've had a really good dressing room, you've been a common factor. But yeah, just bring a rug, bring a
Aw.
table if you need one, a mirror, some lights. If you don't have these things, there's nothing stopping you. Like,
Yeah.
Just bring your entire room.
If you do not have Christmas lights in your dressing room, you're doing something wrong.
So
I think my
no,
favorite dressing room.
honestly, if you don't have Ocean for
High School
Men in your
Musical.
dressing room, you're not doing it
If you don't have this,
Yes,
sorry, this,
you
then
need Ocean for Men.
you're doing something wrong.
You're not correct.
Yeah.
My
Oh,
favorite
were we going to
dressing room
talk about
though.
traditions
Ooh,
for the
We
dressing
are.
rooms too?
That's
Hey guys,
next.
not gonna lie, Aiden's been trying to talk for the past minute.
it's all right. It's all right.
Let him go.
My
Sorry.
favorite dressing room is High School Musical because I brought my speakers, so we just all listened to music and chilled. And then my super amazing girlfriend Sam got me this giant box of apple juice and candy, and
Oh,
she
yeah.
got me this Ken Barbie doll to put up in the dressing room, and it was nice.
Bro, he's just 10. Like anywhere else, he'd be a 10.
Real.
I tried to get Aiden to get his I Am Knuff hoodie so he could match, but he didn't.
I'm sorry. Here, I mean, I can go. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Nah, dog, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, you're all good. Okay, I think next was traditions, right?
Next is traditions, yeah.
Okay, well, I kind of just said it, but if you've
Ocean
been in a show with me, you have seen this bottle before, and
I'm Matilda, dude. Don't even play. I'm carrying tradition on.
well, it wasn't this bottle, but like you get what I'm trying to say. Wait, did I start it during Les Mis or Tuck Everlasting?
Tuck Everlasting.
Oh, I wanted to say Les Mis. Okay. I guess it makes more sense that I started it during Tuck Everlasting because I started it kind of because of COVID. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Let's have this fun way of putting hand sanitizer on, staying clean, yada 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 during COVID. I don't know where the monkey sounds came from.
I think you started like okay.
I love this out of context. This is amazing.
Yeah, I know.
Get in a circle, and so we all got in a circle, and I think Will just started going who, and then everyone else just kind of joined in.
Probably did. Well, I didn't say get in a circle. I said it's like come over here. We're all gonna put some hand sanitizer on. I didn't mean for it to like be this big ritual thing. Yeah, and then I don't know where the fast Ocean of Men came from, but that came there as well. I don't know.
I think you just said it, and then we just kind of said, "Okay, Ocean for Men on 3," and then we just kept doing it.
Yeah, but it's not Ocean for Men. It's Ocean for Men.
Yeah,
Ocean for Men. Yeah. It's very weird now. For some reason, I was always the person to pass out the hand sanitizer. But like, yeah, we'd all get in a circle. Then we start going like, ooh, 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 until and then, like every time like I pass the hand sanitizer around, people start making monkey noises. I don't know. We all rub it in together, and then
Jack,
we all say Ocean for Men together. So
Jack, there's a video from Legally Blonde. I think it was from the final takeover. Whenever we were passing it around, and there's a video of
My.
yes
Wait.
of Aiden saying, "It tastes so good, guys."
Wait, what? I don't remember this.
My
Yeah.
recording of the last Ocean for Men didn't work. I had never posted to Spotify ever, and then it didn't work. I was the last one though because I did strike and everything. But so
did you mean Instagram? You said
what do I
Spotify.
say?
You said Spotify.
See, that's a perfect example of what I'm even talking about, man. Don't even
Dude,
listen
if
to
y'all
me.
are
I don't even
watching,
know.
Travis just
All right.
flew across the screen.
All right. Wait. Okay. Everybody listen. Okay. Travis is on the trivia show. All right, Travis. For $1 million,
Yeah.
what app are we streaming this on right now?
Discord.
Congratulations, you just won $1 million. Good job.
Oh. I thought it was YouTube and all the podcast apps.
Well,
What is you?
that,
What is
that's
your
what we're
definition of
posting
streaming in
to.
that question?
Okay.
Anyway, though, I wanted to talk about as well because in dressing rooms you get a lot of food, right?
Yes.
Best
Lots
part.
of.
It's the
Mostly
best part.
like right before you get there and everything, and then you're like eating in the dressing room beforehand. So the Shipley's filled bar was $2 at Shipley, and filled bar $2 with tax at Shipley, right? And you could just give them $1 bill, and they would give you filled bar at Shipley, and they maybe $4, and it was awesome, man. It was the life. I hate inflation, and it is no longer $2 per filled bar at Shipley. I'm sorry to announce,
How
but
dare they?
Dude,
our time has
preach.
come. And this is since I got back for December break. Not very recent. This development is. I wait. opposite of that, I'm devastated. I'm devastated, and I feel like my life is crashing down around me. Jack, what? He's crying because it's okay.
I can't see him.
It's so sad.
For
Travis.
context, on my side recording this, I can't see Jack's camera. So
Oh, I forgot about that.
yeah, so he's
Me
crying
too.
apparently. So I'm very excited to see this video.
You know, sometimes I need to know what's going on in Travis's brain, right?
That's so real.
You know,
What are you talking about? You know what? I wanted to talk about that. I'm always thinking. Are you guys always thinking?
Yes.
Yes.
No,
Because
thinking
apparently,
takes too much brain power.
I'm glad there's someone
That's what the
on this
brain does,
podcast
Aiden.
recording. Well,
It
that's
takes
the
too
thing.
much brain power. Okay, like I can barely sleep. Okay, like
Well, then, Jack, let me ask you this: do you see things in your head?
Constantly. Why?
Yeah. That because I know. In fact, Elise has a Fantasia. I don't know if I should offer up. I don't know, but like there are people that can't see things in their head. There's also an astonishing amount of people that just don't have internal monologues. I'm never not thinking, and
That's
That's
insane.
good.
I don't know if it is. I don't know.
Yeah, but I think it's a good thing.
All right. I
So
also
if
I mean,
think
Jack is
I think about food.
nice. What about Phil Bart Shipley? What do you think of that?
guys, let's
Have you
talk.
ever had Phil Bart Shipley?
It's
No.
very good.
That
It tastes like a Phil Bar at Shipley's.
you haven't lived.
I love how Travis
I
is
guess
not calling it
not.
Shipley's. It's simply just Shipley.
What are you talking about?
Oh, is he not saying Shipley's? Is that?
No, I said
And he said,
Shipley's.
no,
Oh,
That is
You've been
fact. I
saying
did say
Shipley.
Shipley's.
You've been saying
he's been saying
Shipley.
Shipley the
wait,
whole
without
time.
the S?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've been saying Shipley.
No, I haven't been saying Hipley's. That's so weird. Why would anyone
Oh,
say that?
okay,
Shipley.
let's move on to Diesel
Okay.
Obama,
Yeah.
please.
Okay. All
This
right.
started in
Another,
SpongeBob.
it's another tradition. Yeah, I know. I know it started during SpongeBob. I also don't know how this one started. I feel like it was a combination of Travis and Will.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't really know. I think
think
one time,
Will-
I think one time Will just said the phrase "Diesel Bomber Jomama Llama," and I was like, "Where did your mind come up with that?"
no, but then
Because it's genius.
It
started
is.
sing out of nowhere. He was like doing
He's a
the like
philosopher, truly.
he is.
Yeah.
Bro's brain works in ways I could never even express.
Yeah. I don't think it didn't start with beatboxing. I think it was just Travis just starting to sing very quietly. D's Obama Joe Mom, and like it was catchy, and then we all just started doing it. I don't know.
Maybe.
Sometimes we add a beat. We always add beatboxing now. I don't know.
Oh, we do now, yeah.
It's a party. You know
Want to know what my favorite part of that tradition is?
what?
During Legally Blonde, Will added this whole new part where he just went, "This is Obama," like in that minute, bro.
Oh, yes.
D's Obama.
I
I'm not
love
gonna
it.
lie. When you guys started doing your little D's Obama cult thing, I was sitting on my phone, relaxing, and someone grabbed me by the shoulders and lifted me up from my chair. It
It
went,
was likely
"D's
William Bowman.
Obama, no Mama Llama." I was so
Saying nothing
confused.
else.
I was so confused. Then everybody like gathered in a circle. I was genuinely convinced there was like some kind of ritual going on.
Oh, it is. It is a
There
ritual.
was.
There was, yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking what happened in that first week of Legally Blonde. I had no idea this went back a couple years or whatever.
Dude, I'm bringing all this back for SpongeBob. Not for
Yeah.
SpongeBob, but for Matilda.
For Matilda. Yeah.
For Matilda, because I have Ocean for Men in my
I
car.
still had to find
Oh, wow.
find a time to go down there to watch the show because
No, dude, I walk into Apex auditions. Oh, by the way, congrats to everyone who made it on Apex. How fun was
yes,
that?
good job. Yes,
Yeah,
you did
yeah.
it.
I forgot to mention that.
Represent
But
CYT Houston well, very
yeah,
well.
period. And then Travis with a salute.
Do your military service for CYT. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Do your service to our organization.
I walked in the room for vocal audition, and Mia Puente just looks at me and goes, "Jake, come here." I'm like, okay, that's not terrifying. So I immediately go over to her and she says, close your eyes. I'm like, okay, so I close them. She goes, put out your hand. And then I feel like a little boop right in my hand. I open it. Guess what's in my hand?
Ocean for
A
Men.
bottle of Ocean for Men hand sanitizer. And I've never been happier in my entire life.
That's amazing.
Wait, hold on. Who did that?
Mia Puente. She was right next door, and then she just started hearing Ocean for Men, and then she like looked at us like, what the heck is going on here?
That's what a lot of
I-
the people do. Like during Legally Blonde, like basically anytime we did any sort of ritual, like the dressing room across from us will just give us like weird looks. I'm like, you don't get it. You just don't get it.
We had a dressing room of like the entire like guys ensemble of Legally Blonde. And
Yes.
then we had like a lot of the lead girls like Chloe, Katie, all of the Delta News. Like it was a huge dressing room. But we started going who for the first time and they all looked at us like we were insane. They're like,
Yeah.
yeah,
it was fun.
it was crazy.
Not my
I
problem
love
though. It's not weird.
it's not
It's
weird.
just it's just tradition. You know?
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
If you get it, you get it.
You get
Exactly.
the girls who get it get it. The girls who don't.
And if
Yeah.
you don't, sorry for
Yeah,
confining
change
you
that.
fairly.
You're missing out.
Change
to
that.
quote Ashley Pribble, if you don't understand it, womp womp.
I see.
Yes.
I still can't believe she said that about me flooding during Harvey.
Oh no!
We
She
tried
said womp womp. It was pretty funny though. I find it funny today. I wouldn't have found it funny 6 years ago, but
No.
it's
No.
but now it's pretty hilarious because I don't live there anymore, so like I don't care. So
Yeah, because now you live in Weed Cowley.
yeah, but ever since that episode, basically, Jake, you won't stop saying womp womp. Like you
That's
say it
true.
all. You say it all the time.
Womp womp. I
Yeah.
started it. Kind of started saying it like during Anastasia, but like
Oh.
now it's really come through. Thanks
Oh,
to
At
Ashley.
least has been saying it too.
it's
I said it.
I've
I said it a
heard-
little bit. I said it a little bit during Anastasia, like just to a couple responses, and now
Yeah.
it's just.
I feel like
I've heard
the
so many
podcast is gonna
people
start a
say
womp
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 womp.
revolution.
It's funny
Womp
because
womp.
Royce actually showed me Womp Womp for the first time, I think, in the Big Fish dressing room, which fits the theme of
Yeah,
this episode. That was my first
dude.
introduction to that.
I remember my first introduction to the L thing was during Expo.
Oh,
Because I
fun.
mean, people have been doing it for a while. Apparently, you know, Victoria did it like years prior.
The L
Well, no,
thing.
that's the thing is Victoria
So-
is the one that started it, and then I started
Oh,
doing it. She did the boom, and I thought it was funny. I went.
now that's not very nice.
Yeah,
What do
and
you
then
mean? What are you
Royce,
talking about?
when people were crying at Expo because it was over, Royce would just walk up to him and just go. I'm
Of
like,
course,
we're
of
talking-
course, Royce is gonna do that. He's
That
Royce.
Expo
We're
was so
talking about
fun.
introductions to things. My introduction to yacht was everybody screaming it, and I had no idea what this was. Okay.
oh
Yeah.
my
Some-
goodness.
Some lady walked by, and all my friends were just like, "Yeah!" yelling at the top of their lungs. And she turned around and just glared at them. And I was
No.
like, "Oh, okay, I
Oh my
understand
God.
now."
I think it was. I can't remember if it was Aiden or Tristan. When we were learning Bruce, there's the line that says, "We'll never be subject to abuse for your immense caboose," and I think it was Tristan actually who said, "For your immense yacht." Like, no.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That was a crazy, crazy, crazy show. All of it. Matilda's going crazy.
Yeah. Sorry, I just had a really weird vision that my house just flooded during Harvey, and then Ashley Pribble's at my door and just does this,
No.
It's just the L.
or just like anybody comes up to my door and just gives me the L. I'm like, that's not very nice.
And you're like, who are you? Leave me.
Who are you? Why are you doing this? You just ruined my whole entire life.
What the
I like
heck?
to think. I like to think it's simply just Royce. Like,
Oh, you know what? That's who came to my door was Royce.
And now I just got a vision of Ashley Pribble like morphing into Royce, like it was me the whole time, and you're like, no.
That's terrifying.
Oh, I should have known. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Ashley, you're so short. Anyway,
That was good. That was good.
He's short man. No.
Yep.
I don't know why I said no because he is one. But
Yeah.
It should be like, what if he was named Michael? That would just be icing on the cake.
Dude, what if his name was Hunter,
the
bro?
only possible worse option for him to be as a human being in okay, this is
what if
okay,
what if
that's a little
Ashley's
harsh.
middle name was Michael? How would you feel, Travis?
What did you just say?
How would you feel if Ashley's middle name was Michael? Ashley Michael Pribble.
Indifferent? I don't know. Unless she went by Michael, I don't know. It's a weird name though. Like I'd be like, you're weird for having that name,
So we
and
went
I
over
think
our
less of you for it.
yes. So we've talked about our traditions. So now that we're just on the topic of shows, we should talk about our favorite role that we've played. That's the next thing on our
Yes.
script. So we're going to talk about our favorite role we played, and let's explain why it was, because time. Does anyone want to go first?
Oh, well, I wonder what Jax is. I really wonder what
I
it
don't
is.
know.
I
Oh,
don't
I
know.
don't know. My
I
favorite
mean,
role to play was Lost Boy in Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Let's go. Are you sure it wasn't that dude in Bye Bye Birdie?
I was just about to say that. No, I'm just kidding. It's Harry McAfee in Bye Bye Birdie.
If you
My
okay,
favorite show ever was Bye Bye Birdie.
yay.
Dude, I almost forgot about this show. Okay, yeah,
Okay,
it's John Valjean. Yeah,
Yeah,
really?
okay. I was gonna
That's
say.
crazy. No, it's
great. No, it was Ozzy and Polyester and Wizard of Oz.
Oh, that was mine too. Oh, you stole my answer, man. Oh,
Oh, very sorry. Are you gonna say Scarecrow next?
I wasn't Scarecrow. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, just like oh, sorry, no, not a Scarecrow. Just a crow. That's what I meant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty
And
sure you were a
Jitterbug and
crow.
I'm so
Jitterbug.
confused. I wasn't here for any of this.
no,
Yeah.
you were. Remember? You were
Birdie
there.
was the show everybody did, and like it was like all the older kids, and then like COVID happened, and then like the entire cast dropped the show and they had to cancel it.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's a Bye Bye Birdie. Yeah.
We said bye bye to Bye Bye Birdie.
I got drafted into it for like a few weeks.
Yeah, you got
Oh
drafted.
I
yeah.
did get
Yeah.
to keep
So did Bill
this
Stevenson.
hat though from
Yeah.
costumes. They gave this to me for my costume in Bye Bye Birdie, and then didn't get to be a show, but they gave it to me anyway. Like they found me and gave it to me as well. So
It's iconic, dude.
I just realized you
Really
might have done. Did you take my role when I dropped?
I think so.
Josh Yates.
No,
Josh Yates.
Josh Yates did. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, Josh Yates took my role when I had to drop. So
I don't know what your role was. So yeah,
Harry McAfee. I know it was Josh Yates because I saw a video of it actually,
interesting.
which is kind of
Oh yeah,
funny.
because I think it was Mally posted a TikTok like back to rehearsals, and then they had like posted clips of the show that weren't supposed to be posted.
And then a week later, it was all over.
Yeah.
I remember I
Yeah.
was like, that did not bode well.
Yeah.
So Jean
Okay.
Valjean.
Okay. Favorite role. We're still in that. Okay. Yeah. Mine's Jean Valjean. No. Well, I guess a big part is because I didn't actually have to act in that show that much. I got to sing the whole time, which is like what I like to do most of the time.
Yeah.
It was a very hard role to play, but I like the challenge. And just overall, the cast was amazing and everything. I've never seen so many boys in one CYT show, I think, which is why it was so good. And
There was
Newsies, maybe.
remember like
Newsies is a good one too.
I remember this part of Les Mis like the back of my hand. Whenever we started rowing with the
Yeah.
part, every person in the cast was like jaw dropped. They were like, "Bro, we have men for once."
We have men in this cast. It's crazy.
Oh.
Not only do we have men, but
But-
we have red.
What did you just say? Did
I wonder if you-
somebody
I
just
wonder-
say? No, I'm good.
I really wonder if Ren has listened to any of these episodes and he's like, "Why do they keep talking
No.
about me?"
I doubt it.
No.
Yeah.
I would
so
be surprised.
I would be
All right.
shocked.
Favorite role, Jay.
I have two. I
Okay.
think my second one goes to Edward because I've never played a cheesy
Yeah.
Southern man before, and I thought that was really fun. Um, that entire show was really fun to do, and I got to act in like 3 separate age ranges, which I found really challenging.
It was a complex role. Yeah.
It was really
Excuse me,
complex.
It was an emotional role too, but you had to get
Oh, it's
comedic
really
timing and
emotional
everything.
because Big Fish is not a comedy. Like it's funny, but it's not like
Big
comedy the
Fish.
whole time.
Big Fish was my favorite show that I've seen CYT do.
Let's go!
It was good.
It was
It was a
it was
great
good.
show. I remember going to the watch party and like Chloe and Kinsey were like on either side of me, like sobbing messes, and I'm just kind of sitting there. I'm
I was
like, bro,
crying too, man.
but like, oh my goodness. No, like everyone turned around because they could hear Chloe like scream sobbing during like How It Ends and Roof, and they all looked back at me during like right after I walked back during How It Ends. I'm like, bro, how am I the only one just like not sobbing? It was a show for sure, and playing 3 separate age ranges is difficult
Yeah, that
because
makes
I
sense.
played
Yeah.
like 16, 17, then I was in like my mid 30s, and then I was in like my late 60s
You
for.
said it was
And
your
then you
second
die from
favorite, though.
cancer.
I do die from cancer.
Yeah.
Let's go. No,
Um, what did you
Sorry.
consider to be your first favorite then?
Gleb,
Gleb was amazing. Yeah.
no doubt about
That's
it,
the
Gleb.
correct answer.
I was because I went into that show really wanting Dimitri, and I got cast as Gleb, and I'm like, oh, and I was like, because I don't play villains. I
No.
usually play comedy, and I'm like, oh, Phil, this is certainly a choice, and I was like, I didn't know how to feel because I'm like, okay, this is like I'm excited because it's like a great role, but I was like nervous, like how am I gonna pull this off? And then I sang still for the first time, and I'm like, ooh.
So good.
So I was really happy with how that whole show turned out. I loved every second of being in Anastasia. It was an incredible
Yeah.
show.
It was my
It was
favorite role.
good.
Saw you
It
play.
was good.
Phil ate that up and left no crumbs, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I saw Anastasia 7 times.
7.
Wow.
7.
bro,
I only got to
I
see
wish
it
I
like
could have seen
9.
it 7 times. Geez, that's every single show except one.
Yeah,
Aiden,
it
what
was
was your
fun. It was
favorite
fun.
role that you've played then?
and
My
why
favorite
is it?
role, honestly, because I've done so few shows, probably my current one, Rudolfo, just because
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all know, but I'm not clearly not a dancer. But being
I'm not either. They still
being
cast me as a jitterbug.
being in loud and being able to sing a part that I can
Oh yeah.
actually like, it's in my vocal range. I can sing that, and doing my best dancing. I'm getting better within every rehearsal and just practicing it and any free time that I get. It's just honestly, it's super fun. And then all the loud dancers, they're super nice. They go through the dance with me all the time, and they're honestly, Matilda is like the best cast. It's so good.
Oh, we have a really good cast, dude. Oh my gosh.
Exciting.
Aiden, you
I've
were like,
never.
dude, I'm not a dancer. And then you did loud. I think it was like on Thursday. And I'm like, hey, so shut up, you're wrong. Um,
Okay
you were
then.
doing like all the moves and everything. You were doing like the body rolls and everything. I'm like, hey, like, sir.
My
Oh my
favorite
Yeah.
part
goodness.
was when I obviously did the gritty my dance. That was
Calculate this. And he does the gritty.
Oh my god.
I didn't know
Um,
what to do because Lucas was talking to me and then they did the Fantastico thing. So I just
yeah.
did the first thing that came to mind.
That's awesome.
I'm liking what you guys are saying about Matilda, and I
I
really want to
cannot wait
see
to see
it.
it.
But I really do not want to drive 7 hours, guys. I already did it once last
Aw.
semester. But like,
Hey, Dad, womp womp, take a flight. Let's go.
I was about to get to that because, like, you want to know how long the flight is? 1 hour. Like, it's like, but
Yeah,
like,
that's not that
Yeah.
bad.
you know, I'm not paying.
Well,
I'm not paying for that.
it's
So
not worth it for the cost. Yeah.
yeah, I have to say the cost. Yeah, I mean, I just took a flight from Houston to OKC last night.
Yeah.
Well, plus a flight from Doha to Houston, which was 16 and a half hours. That's not important.
Dude, I don't know how you sat in a chair and just kind of like chilled out for like 16 hours, dude.
Yeah, if I sound more laid back than usual, that's why I am very tired.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, if I sound more laid back than usual as well, I've had kind of a long day, and I'll be back to my normal self. Just you guys wait.
Just so you guys wait. At the end of this podcast, Travis is going to turn into his full, like, his final form. He's going to become a werewolf.
To his final
Yeah,
form.
you'll see me ascend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You'll
All
see him
right.
set-
and then you'll see the judge at the top of the spire.
No, dude, speaking on the topic of Matilda, like, really quick, like, dance-wise, I got to learn Telly today, and Mika made it Fosse, dude. Like,
That's awesome.
I am
That's
so
my favorite.
excited because I remember seeing Land of
Yo.
Yesterday and like being so sad because like whenever Mika does Fosse, I never get to dance in it. Like the only one I've done is
Oh,
Godspell, like Turn
yeah.
Back on Man. Because I played Amos in Chicago and Amos doesn't dance. Then we did Turn Back on Man and I loved every second of it. And then we did Anastasia, Land of Yesterday, and I came on the scene afterwards, so I couldn't be in the number. I was really, really sad.
Y'all's
But then
Telly dance
Telly,
is so
Telly
cool.
is vaudeville, like vaudeville Fosse, and I'm obsessed. So Travis, favorite role and why?
Up close and personal.
I have too many. I've been trying to think. I've got a lot of favorite roles, if you will, and I would say I had a lot of fun with Amos,
Yeah.
especially in Big Fish. I had a lot of fun with Scar. I had a lot of fun with um, Plankton is definitely up in my top.
I remember seeing you do that rap for the first time, and I'm like, what?
I can't
Yeah.
wait to see Mark do it too.
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
so
dude.
excited.
It's so funny.
If any of y'all haven't seen SpongeBob the musical, it's kind of insane how good it is. Like it shouldn't be as good as it is, but it
You
is.
don't
Cause
expect
cause
it.
it's
Like that's what I love
SpongeBob.
about SpongeBob. People are like, ew, a SpongeBob musical? I'm not doing to see that. And then they actually go to see it and they're like,
Or even
just
they'll give it the
so
benefit of the doubt, but they'll always be so just
pleasantly surprised.
surprised.
Yeah.
Exactly. Gives it kind
That
of that element of surprise, like it kind of
Yeah.
ambushes you with how good it is.
No, seriously. Like, you get into just like the music and the harmonies at the final bit of Bikini Bottom Day, and you're like, oh my goodness. And
was
Anyways,
we learned hip hop choreography for our version.
Yes, we did.
oh, I
Oh my
also
god.
liked Emmett as well. That was a
Oh,
great
you're so good as Emmett, dude.
experience for me.
Yeah.
I just have so many. I don't, Thenardier as well. Like in Les Mis.
Oh,
Les Mis was just a really fun show to be in
I
for
was
me.
waiting for you to say that.
Yeah.
bro, I remember just being in the callback for Thenardier, and then you went up and did your callback, and I'm like, so it's Travis, right? Like, oh
Same.
my god. That role was perfect for you, dog. Like, it was so
Thank you.
good.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
Were we gonna? But if I were to narrow it down more, I can think of more roles that I would like to play in the future
Speaking of
than ones
which,
that I
that's our
have
quack
played.
question.
Yeah, that's actually our quack question. So here's that segment. So this quack question was submitted by Amanda. This is actually what Travis just brought up. It's what's your dream role and why?
Ah,
Exciting. I know mine, so can I go first?
yeah.
Yes.
Um, I
by
find
all
it really
means.
funny because two of them are there. I have three, but two of them fall into the southern category, and two of them also fall into the murder category.
Oh,
Okay.
I
Sounds good.
when I
cool.
first started, I wanted to play Billy Kane in Bright Star so bad. Like I don't know what it is, but
Ah,
his songs, dude, like they're all so good, and I want to play him in the future. I want to do that show so bad because
yeah.
Imagination Theater did it back when we were doing Big Fish, and that's one show that I've been wanting to do for a long time. And I was sad those two conflicted, but I want to do it sometime in the future. Another one I want to play. Oh my! I saw this show in August and I was not expecting to absolutely fall in love with the show, but I'm obsessed with it. I want to play Clyde in Bonnie and Clyde, dude.
I still need to see
Oh,
that show. People keep
it's
talking about it.
insane.
Same.
It's so good. The music, the very, very high things he has to sing. Um, I absolutely love that show, and I would love to play that role. He's so complex. It's feral. And
Oh.
then another one, I want to play Sweeney Todd, dude. Like, I think
Hey,
that'd be so much fun.
stop
Sweeney
stealing my
Todd.
answer.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
But I
no.
would want to play Sweeney Todd. But again, I understand. And then I have one more. I realized this one's not Southern or murder. It's
Okay.
actually quite the opposite. Um, I understudied him, but I really, really want to go back in another production and play Jesus in Godspell. I think that'd be so much fun.
Ooh, yep.
That could be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wanted it when CYT did it, but then I sang "Light of the World" for the first time, and I'm like, okay, I think this is what I want. And then I ended up getting it, and I was really, really excited. And Bo was
Yeah.
so perfect.
He was.
Did I tell y'all that Ollie texted Bo on Christmas and said "Happy Birthday"?
I think you did.
Perfect. Yeah, I think I remember you telling me that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was so funny.
Very smart.
Amazing though. That's.
All right, so anyone want to connect?
I
Aiden,
wanted
Travis?
to play Sweeney Todd as well. That is my honestly only dream role I can think of right now. I think. Oh no, there's kind of another one, but I when I'm older and can do it right, think that might be like a perfect role for me. It's an act one of few. There aren't that many like actual bass roles in musical theater. It's a rarity, and
Mhm.
I don't know, man. I love the music. I like the style. It's
Mhm.
I the organ, that gothic kind of, and also it's Sondheim, so
Yep.
Yeah,
gotta be good.
I
And
remember
then
we. Oh,
Javert,
sorry. Oh, dude. I want to go back and do like a CCT production, and I want you to play Javert so bad. Like whenever we're like older, dude, that'd be so sick.
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Because I don't think CYT could do Les Mis again because we have no men. But when
That'd
we
be very
do, I
cool.
think CCT could totally pull off Les Mis. I think it would be so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh, Frollo. Yeah,
Following in your father's footsteps.
perhaps.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Alright,
I got.
I'll
Oh wait,
go.
Aiden. Yeah, Aiden, you go.
Yeah, Aiden, go. I'm excited to see what this is.
Guys, my dream role is Sweeney Todd. No, I'm kidding.
What?
It's not Sweeney Todd.
Jack, don't tell me. Jack, no.
This is gonna be kind of a letdown answer, but I'm like the least theater kid who's actually a theater kid out there. Like, if you know what I mean, like the least theatrical
It,
theater
Okay,
kid.
dude. Like,
it's kind of
So
like me a little
I
bit.
are
will.
you trying to say something about
I
us? Like, what are
literally
you talking about?
know.
The least.
No, 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 no,
It's a
no,
bit of a
no.
statement there, huh?
But I literally know like no characters from shows.
I
So
see.
I'm basically like along for the ride. Whatever I get, I get. I'll be happy with it, you know?
And that's the way to do it, though, too.
It's a
Yeah, it
great way
is.
to go. Yeah.
Honestly, every time I've even been mildly disappointed by a casting decision, it's always like worked out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I need to just learn to trust the process and the vision because the director's going to
Exactly.
put you wherever is best for the show as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And even
Yeah,
if that's
yeah.
not what you want, isn't that a little selfish of you? Like, if we're being completely
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, look, you get time to be disappointed. Like I understand, like
Yeah.
you worked hard for this character and you didn't get it. You know,
And that's okay.
yeah, that like you can take a few days to just I mean, I get it, but like you're still gonna come to rehearsal. You're gonna have fun with your friends. It's gonna be all right. So
Yeah. That's another thing I love about shows. Like, if you're ever disappointed about like a role or whatever, you get to rehearsals and you get to the community, and oh my gosh, you just have the time of your life.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then it just doesn't matter what you play anymore.
On
Pretty
the
much.
other hand, there
Exactly.
are, like, my school theater had some corrupt casting decisions as well. I don't know. There are
Yeah.
situations, but
Wait, Collins.
uh, not in the CYT Houston ones that I've been in because we've got a lot
Yeah.
of rules in place. We're a national thing.
Oh yeah. All right, Jack,
Oh
go.
yeah. Okay.
So guys,
Guys,
Jack's actually Sweeney Todd.
guys.
Yo,
No,
no
no,
way!
no.
It's not
Don't
Sweeney
you,
Todd.
don't you do
I ruined the streak. Sorry, it's not Sweeney Todd. I do have a few. So one of them is actually Joseph. From you know,
Oh, you
Technicolor
would
Dreamcoat.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah. After I saw Manny do it, I was like, I kind of want to do that.
Yeah.
And then after I saw Jay and Anastasia, I kind of want to be Gleb now. That'd be cool.
You would be so good as Gleb, bro. You're
Yeah,
still
I
would
want
be
I want to be Gleb or Dimitri, but more Gleb.
Yeah.
And then one of my top ones is either Mark or Roger and Rent. One of the two. I don't care. As long as I get to do
love
Rent,
that so much.
I don't care.
That's awesome.
I don't care.
That's how I felt. Like me and Jack, like at some point, need to just audition for a community theater rent, and then just like see where the fates land. If we get
If I
called
live
back
in
for Mark and
Houston in the
Roger,
future at some point, maybe.
hope, please, players, do rent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
dude.
that's it.
We're at teen camp was the first time Jack and I did What You Own for the
What
first
you
time,
own, dude?
and that
Every
was the first
karaoke
time I
time.
realized every karaoke we always do What You Own. And
Yes, we
actually, I
do.
found a really good, more upbeat track, so we're definitely gonna start using that instead. But we do it every single karaoke, and we did it at teen camp for the no, it wasn't teen camp for the first time. I went over to your house for the freeze because
Was that when it was?
yeah, because you actually had heat and we didn't.
Yeah, and your water pipe bursted.
Yeah, and I couldn't do
We talked
anything.
about this
Womp
in a previous episode, not like
Womp womp.
not
Yeah,
season 2. I mean, like 3 years ago, we talked about this, like back when we first
yeah.
started the podcast.
But Jack and I decided that since we had like somewhat Wi-Fi, we could run GarageBand, and he had a track for What You Own. So he's like, "You want to just do this for fun?" And I'm like, "Sure." So we recorded it, and there's like an audio
Wow.
of him singing it for the first time because we were bored out of our minds
Yes,
because
we
we didn't
were.
know before.
And then I lost power soon after.
Yeah,
Yay.
So speaking of freezes,
Womp womp.
guys, it's cold over here in Oklahoma.
It's
They
cold.
already canceled school on Tuesday. And
Womp
it's not
womp.
even it's not even Tuesday yet. Yeah, this is not a womp womp. This is a hip hip hooray. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I
My
don't
thing
have
is,
to go to
I don't
class.
want to miss my first class of the semester. Like,
Well, isn't it the best day to miss? They're just gonna go
I
over the
don't know,
syllabus. Like,
man. I want to
what's the point
introduce
of doing
myself
that?
to all the people and everything.
You
That's true.
will 2 days later. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My concern is if the roads are frozen over, I'll just get there late and have missed that, and they'll still do
True.
class and everything. I
Mhm.
just won't be there.
Yeah, right now it's probably like 10 degrees outside right now, but it probably feels like in the negatives because of
God.
wind chills. So it's very
Yeah.
cold in Oklahoma. You know,
It's actually warm here. That's messed up, isn't it? Like, what? What?
it is.
Yes! It's not cold!
Okay,
Dude,
I was
it was like 70 degrees going home from Matilda today.
wow.
It's
It
messed
was
up.
ready for the summer to
Okay.
be in the 150s, guys.
I don't know. I flew through Houston yesterday for a connection, and it was 51 when I landed,
Yeah, it was cold yesterday.
It was coldish
but
yesterday.
not today.
Supposed to get cold as well.
Yeah.
I guess, though it is
January and
already the
February are
weekend.
usually the coldest though, so
It's
Yeah,
Texas. Let's be honest. It's never gonna get cold.
I don't know.
except
This
for when there's a
could
deep
not be this-
freeze and JS come over to your house because his water pipe bursted.
that's true.
Yeah.
Also, Jack, I totally forgot to mention this back in the first segment of this podcast. Um, Introductions, what's going on? Like when we're talking about like winter breaks and stuff, dude. The server that we made,
Yeah, we're in the middle of creating something pretty cool.
yeah. So back in 2020, again, since we were bored, we had this thing that I'm about to mention. We also had Goose Quack. And that's all we did.
Yeah.
We were a big like Minecraft community back in like 2020. We had a really big community on Minecraft.
Yes, we
And
did.
we've decided, since Jack still had the server, the CYT, like the big city one that we had back in 2020, we decided to revamp the big CYT theme park, and we have that going on with our current shows.
Yeah.
We currently built the entire section of Paris that includes Anastasia, Hunchback, which Adam will be finishing in 65
Oh.
years, and Les Mis that Jack and I have been working on. I created the entire Anastasia ride, and I'm very happy with it.
Mm-hmm. Lena is looking really good too. I'm in charge of
Les
that
Mis
one.
looking awesome, dude. And then we have this part called Beautiful City that includes Joseph and Godspell.
Awesome.
And Joseph, Godspell has like a cute little roller coaster, and then it has like a drop ride, which is really cool.
Ooh.
And then,
Joseph got a cool roller coaster.
Joseph has like an indoor that like shoots outdoors into a roller coaster. It looks really cool.
Also, this server is heavily modded, so it's doing a lot of stuff you can't normally do. So
Heavily modded, very.
yes. And then Adam's creating a ride that's gonna break the server. So
Yeah, it's gonna crash.
yeah.
We're not gonna be
I
able to
remember
build.
It's taking up too
got,
much room too.
I got
Huh?
the angriest I've been in my life before or since
Yes.
in
Oh my
Minecraft.
god. Oh my god. It was my
This is
brother,
one of the
right?
things I wanted to talk about. Yes, Will Cruz became my mortal enemy for a bit.
Oh my god. I remember
Was
this.
So
What
I guess
happened?
the short story, basically, he killed me in Minecraft, right? But it's so much more than that
Oh, it's
because
much more than
it had
that.
been at least a month, probably multiple months that I've spent on this server, and I didn't build anything. I didn't really do much except for progress, and I had literally everything on me, right? And the thing I've been doing for the past like week is just farming music discs, right, in like a thing underground. Not a very efficient system I had going on either, mind you. So I get every music disc. I put them in this shulker box, right? I'm building a mall for the town that I thought everyone lived in, but apparently they moved somewhere else, all of them.
I
So it's
remember
useless
doing that.
anyway. But me and Brandon thought that they were all still there. But I built this mall. I had it all set up. Will Cruz, his house is on this cliff, and I go up to him, and as like a peace thing, I take off all my armor, all of my stuff that would protect me against a nefarious little rascal like Will Cruz, who just kills me in cold blood. And this is what made me so angry, though, because people just kept being like, "Dude, it's just a game," and like, "You're gonna
I
forget
said
about
that
it."
once.
Well, guess what? I didn't forget. It is still the angriest I've ever been, mostly because they kept gaslighting me into thinking that it wasn't even real. He killed me,
Oh.
and I set my spawn point in his house beforehand, so that just in case, like, and I went down, saw him like sorting through everything I'd ever collected in the game, and then he has the audacity to say in the chat this whole time, like, "Dude, I didn't even kill you. It wasn't me, dude. It wasn't Adam. It's lost, dude. I lost your stuff." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I had to stop playing. And uh,
Because
why?
Brandon quickly kicked you
But
off the
why?
game.
Um.
Because there was no reason. He could make up any reason he wants, but I know it's all just he had
Yeah.
nothing in his brain, dude.
Yeah. I
Oh
know.
my god, that's
And then
funny.
he blamed
You
Corbin
know.
for it, and I got so mad at Corbin.
Yes, he did.
He
I
didn't
remember.
do anything. Like,
Dude, I remember being on a call with you during that. You were so mad.
I wasn't. Was I on a call? No, I think I
Dude,
I
called
dude,
think
you.
I
I
you
think I
did.
got
Oh my
Discord
god,
at
you
that
called
moment.
me.
oh,
We're like, Will is doing this thing. I'm like,
Jack,
he probably is.
this,
Yep.
Jack, this reminds me. This reminded me back on Flare MC, dude.
Oh my
Like
god.
back in like 2018, 2019, like very early in 2019. Evan had just talked about joining CYT. And I'm like, yo, we have this cool little Minecraft server. Like, me and my friends have built a lot of stuff on it. Do you want to get on? And she's like, yeah, I would love that. Everyone loved it except Will. And and
He's a menace.
so he decided, because Evan built this house. It was a nice house, too, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and she got off, and then Audrey got on, and like Jack got on. Will decided to line her entire house with TNT
With explosives.
and
It does not
with
surprise me.
bombs, y'all, with
Oh,
bombs. My phone just fell over. But
Yeah.
Yeah, no. And then I hated how funny he was in real life. I hated that I kind of liked him, and I had to be
yes,
like friends with him after that. I remember like
yeah.
confront
Yeah, I want
seeing him in person again for like the first time, and I'm like, there he is. But not really. I was just like, oh, this is awkward,
yeah.
man. And
Yeah.
he probably didn't even think about it, dude. Like he had
Yeah.
no thoughts behind his eyes.
Will has no soul, so he probably wasn't.
But like, but I remember he lined the entire house with TNT, and he like Evan like named it or something, and he was like, "Yo, Jay, can you come here for a sec?" I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" And he just looks me dead in the eyes and sets it on fire, and the whole house explodes.
Well,
I'm
Great.
like, dude, I'm not even lying, bro. I was going to throw hands because at that
Yeah.
point,
the nerve.
Evan was in the middle of doing Shrek with NYT. So like this is before
Oh,
she switched over. So Will was like, ooh, another company or like whatever, and he
he
just
has
did
no
not want
good
Evan on his
reasons.
server.
He
He did
has
not
no
want
good
Evan
reason.
on his server.
It
And
was an
like, bro,
excuse.
The company's like, I don't care, and set the house on fire and destroy the whole thing. I'm like, what was the goal? What was the goal?
I'm sure he got something out of it. I don't know.
I don't
He
know.
definitely did.
Hey, but you know what? He's not
Aiden,
on
do
the
you have any
white list.
stories?
He's not on the whitelist for our CYT Houston server, so he can't
Hey,
get
Yeah.
on.
I gotta join this
And
Minecraft
also,
server, guys. I gotta get some
Dude,
TNT now.
if you want to join, just ask us, bro.
I
Yeah,
Aiden?
but
don't have a
we're
PC.
currently working on this. It's called CYT Land, by the way. Once it's done, we'll make it public if anybody's interested. It's
yes,
gonna be really
please.
cool. It'll be done when it's done. whenever we say it's done. But we gotta get off soon. We're approaching an hour. But just a little
Okay.
reminder. So to our listeners who are in CYT Houston, if you're ever interested in being in a show, you can DM us on our Instagram, Goosequack Podcast, or honestly, you could just DM either me or Jay, and we'll listen. So
Yeah.
Or like go
yeah,
to
if you're ever interested.
Or if you want, me and Jack can. We actually both run the Goose Quack podcast Instagram, so you can message us there as well. But honestly, anywhere works.
I already
I
said that,
also
but
have
thank you.
Instagram. I have
Yes,
one, and I have posted, and I also
you posted
you
like
guys were
15
talking
things
about.
in like 1 hour, and that's all you did.
Hey, we don't have to talk about that.
Dude,
Yeah.
You
his
guys were
time
talking about
capsule is
making a
gonna win
garage
film
band
awards.
thing, right? And I want to
Yes.
say, wanted to say back then as well that I made a music video for a technology for musicians class in my college, and I think it's
Was that
pretty
what the
neat.
time capsule was for?
The time capsule was just for me, actually. The time capsule I made before I had Instagram, and then when I started posting, I was like, wait, I can post this. Oh, that's so cool. And it was honestly just for. It was literally supposed to just be a time capsule. But this video is on YouTube. It's a Dartmouth music video, Hall and I, Travis Driver. I don't know.
Can I say my favorite thing, like from Travis's time capsule, really quick? He did this school project. It's on Manny's spam account, and it was like an
The
obituary
Among
for
Us.
Among
Oh,
Us.
the Among Us.
But
Where did you
he
come
wrote
from,
out the
Among
lyrics,
Us?
and he changed the lyrics to "Fly Me to the Moon" by
Let
Frank.
me
Oh yeah,
play Among Us.
Do you want to demonstrate?
I submitted that for a grade. Fly me to the moon and let me play Among Us. Let me figure out who may be crew and who is sus.
Legendary.
Yeah,
And then
but
he's
the time capsule is
Someone send me
amazing. It's
that.
gonna
It was
win
really good.
film awards. It has so much meaning for not having meaning at all. Like that, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
so true, dude.
I'm
So
gonna
true.
it's one of those
Yes.
things I'm gonna look back and cry. I'm gonna sob because my life has completely collapsed. And
Oh.
Don't
No,
say it like
well,
that. Come on.
dude, Filled bar. Dude, Shipley filled bar is no longer $2 at Shipley. Everything's
You're
going wrong.
saying Shipley, no
You're
Shipley.
saying Shipley. It's Shipley's. There's several
I'm not
Shipleys.
saying Hipley's. I'm saying Shipley.
He's doing this on purpose. He's doing this on purpose.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
I'm not Will Cruz. What are you talking about? I've got valid reasons for my problems. I don't know.
This is us saying, thank you for listening to Goose Quack Podcast episode
We gotta
5.
leave. We gotta leave.
So, when we end this, we're
We
gonna
gotta get
leave
out of
you.
here, man.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
Bye.
Oh my, this is great.
Go away.
Is it gonna be edited?